Oh, what you watch? Look what you watch. Know what you watch. Choose the right thing to watch. And this enough to watch. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV with Keith Gargan, Facebook and YouTube. And that enough to watch. The movie star fly take off from Pelpa Time TV. So that boom.
A big sound up here, big tune.
Ja Oli Emmanuel I boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther. And the ancient monarchy will come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from me tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I see, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, not every...
Blow, Mr. Gargan, blow. Blow till me dance up me toe.
Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, 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 woman. You born sexy. You sexy from your born. Spin your roll, make them see the bumper. And no dumper. Walkie, 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 woman. Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, 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 woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie, walkie, walkie. And a talkie, talkie up. You back it up, cock it up, fling it up, ice it up. The thing pretty, pretty, and buffy, buffy, buffy. Walkie, 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 woman. You know sucky, sucky, sucky. You like when me shooby, shooby, shooby up. Walkie, 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 woman. Me like when you sweaty, 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 and wetty, wetty, wetty. Just like when rain a fall off of your body like a raindrop. Walkie, 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 woman. Me like when you wake up and you put on your makeup. Then you say you want a brace up. Not tears up, make me feel up, feel up. Then we kiss up, and the lips. That and the split up, split up. Yo, walkie, 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 woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie, 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 and a talkie, talkie up. Yo, the thing pretty, pretty, and buffy, buffy, buffy. You know flappy, 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 or sappy, sappy, sappy. Your skin smooth like a young baby body. That's why them a watchy, 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 and a chatty, chatty, chatty. Woman, you sexy from walkie, walkie, walkie. Yo, me like when you wake up and you put on your makeup. Then you say you want come brace up. Yo, make we kiss up, woman. You sexy from your and the lips, not on the split up, split up. Yo, walkie, walkie, walkie. You just a walkie, walkie, walkie. Walkie, 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 woman. Me like how you walk. Woman, you sexy from your band. You like when me draw the long gun and me stick you, stick you, stick you up. Walkie, just a pinty, pinty up. Whoa, walkie, walkie, walkie. Woman, you sexy from your band. 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 Yo, yo, up and running, up and gunning. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV. Keith Gargan, cassava, passava, man over matter. We up and running, sailing like a boat or a big ship. Yeah, man. So we talk about some tyrant people, narcissists, and corruptionists. And that goes to the one and only still and holness, because some things are going on where, boy, me I tell you, this brother, I get worse and worse. You know, like when you have a sore foot, and the sore foot a break out bad, no matter you try with it, I can't get better. It's a breakout smell and stink up the place. And that and Joel is do, you know, stink up Jamaica. Yeah, man, he must stink up Jamaica bad. And when me can find out, it's like, nobody can do nothing about it. Like everybody have just, you know, when the police stick you up, stick it up. Don't move. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. And nobody can do nothing. Everybody just freeze. Because what the man do, I'm not even call him a man, you know. What the little guy do, you know. Him control the whole system, innit? Where they control the rascal justice system. Because what me see I go on, it look like you have a case go on there with Cameron against the commissioner of police. And all of a sudden yesterday, the woman withdraw, the judge withdraw. What happened? What can go so that she withdraw? That means the power of Andrew Holness at work. The woman will turn out will be a DDP now. She is a puppet. So them get who them want and can pick who them want without no proper vetting and nothing like that. And the opposition still have 28 seats, but look like them only can do a few things. Yeah, like them only can do certain things. It's like them can't hold this government here still accountable. Because I thought, anyway, Mark Wallen come out with something other day, so well then, this thing when they come with, but it's gonna be hard still. Because it's like them have got really not vote against it. And vote against it, so what? Andrew Wallace go find a way still. Can't do it all the while. Because once, this is not the Constitution, you know. Him can't go ahead with the Constitution without the blessing of the opposition. If them not sign off on it, it can't go through. So that's one thing. But this thing in Parliament, we get the chairmanship, Andrew was to play some games. And I play the games and I never get through with it. And that me I say, well then, all this party I get with so much things. And that more have to know. I never know so that I'm special at Jamaica. Look for Portia do good for a woman. And I'm still bringing blood clot Andrew Wallace. And you see, that was a message, you know. That was a serious message Jamaica sent, you know. I mean, I know. I don't know. This brother here is just a tyrant, a narcissist, and that's where you get the corruption coming now. So these all three of them. So I don't know what him deal with and where I deal with. Because him eat corruption, him sleep corruption, him walk corruption, everything. And him also corruption written all over his face. When you see him. Because he must come and bare face. You see when somebody bare face, you see when you're youth, you old people them talk about bare face. When somebody too bare face, you know what them do, you know. When you're youth, you hear them thing there, you know. That means it will turn out to be some, but when you grow up and you're too bare face, you do things brawling against the bigger people, them, your parents, some of the little fucking juvenile, a little bit of youth. You have to watch that. So you say, you know, them saying you have to bend the tree before it fucking grow, you know. Because this brother here come with an agenda. And me can't understand it. Him thief election and he must say him win it. And the people spoke in. Boy, I better know, you know. And the people spoke in. So you call that bare face, you know. Bare face. You fuck. Alright, well listen to what I say so. Because this is just pure bare face. When me hear my talk so. Yeah man, I pure bare face this guy and no rascal regard for nothing. Listen to him.
House on this historic day, the swearing in of the newly elected members of Parliament and the swearing in of the members on this side who will form the government for a third consecutive term. Today is a reaffirmation of the mandate given by the people, a recommitment by all of us in this House to service, and a solemn reminder.
So in bare face, him talks about the people and give him a third term. That's a big bare face again, you know. But you see them people that are not ashamed. Andrew Wallace is a really all I can say, he's a leader, he's a good leader for the oligarch them. Like these people around him will want to be like a dictator and make money and get themselves rich and the poor people them suffer. He's a good leader for them. The elite. The oligarch them, the elite. So them rate him and my work for them. And that's why I'm so smooth. So I put it on now. I put on this talk about for the third term and the people what a bare face look a brother like this. Him know the man thief the rascal. Well then again, remember him thief Usain Bolt money and him go to the people in funeral and shake hand and attack same like nothing happen. So you can't want nothing more than that. This brother is a really, I don't know, brother. Oh, I'm gonna move. Because it look like the opposition have no answer for him. They can be strong, but when them strong, because look on that guy, they know Matthew Samuda behind him. That guy is born in England. He's born in England, He have dual citizenship. And boy, you have Michelle Charles now. She run gone back to America. Because she never born in Jamaica neither. A lot of them people are really corrupted, bad, And it's like them a do the things and them really rub it in at the PMP them face. And them can't do nothing. Because them said them are the government. Them thief election. And me don't know what go on. But one thing we can bang pan and when I go say me I go bang pan it. But I think say there's something I go on sooner than later where a early election gonna call. Something gonna happen, There's no way him think him go on to 10 years with pure corruption, pure unjust, with everything you can think of with Jamaica. Only the richer get richer, and them, and the poorer get poorer. And things him can't do another 5 years. And have a riot, and have something, it never go that 5 years. So that's why I say, well then, there's something there gonna happen. Him gonna buck him foot. You have the saying, every day, bucket a go well. The butter must drop out one day, So him can't go on. Because look on this thing where you come talk about now. Tie gun, water gun. You want to come, water gun is something where people make a living off of. We grew up on water gun. That's just something with tradition if you all over the world. A little penny want to play with gun, the water. You have water gun where people, you have party with and things like that. That's a natural thing. How can you come with these draconian fucking laws now? It's about 15 years. So you see, this guy look like nobody can stop him. And he come and might do talk be a fuckery, and then when an innocent youth dead, police gonna shoot him, kill him, cold-blooded, they on camera and nobody not tell a lie upon them. They not come out and talk about them things there. Him not come out and talk about them things there. All know me not him talk nothing about that. Only when something really erratic happen like Cherry Tree Lane 4 when the massacre was there, then them go down there and the dirty one sleeping chang called Chaka Chaka Chang. Right? And what happened to Lindsay the other day? Well, like a baby dead, 4-year-old, him find himself up there. That's what them do. And that is for us photo up, Nothing, they don't really care about nobody. Anyway, we'll listen to some more of him. Brother, one tyrant, man.
Of the weight of responsibilities that rest upon us all. First, Madam Speaker, I give thanks to the Almighty who continues to guide our steps as individuals, but more so as a people. Without his providence and mercy, neither I nor any member seated here today could have reached this moment. I extend gratitude to the people of West Central St. Andrew who have sent me here, but...
Yeah, man, they said a TV election, you know. Buchanan win the election, you know. That's why I'm trying to show you how this guy, be a face. This is a be a face, brother. But I mean, I tell you, say, Jamaica depend on a rascal lives right now. Then upon the edge, you know, with this brother here. Because when I carry the country, because I feel him cute and slick like them when I tell, it look like it really a cut through a lot of idiot people still have to call them because we don't know what I do. Because I talk about thank St. Andrews people. He do a win election. Them thief it, we see what go on. And I don't know how PMP is so quiet, boy, I mean, I know, you know. Why, I know him come and throw some rascal punch at them. I look straight at the country eye. I look straight at the PMP them eye. And I tell you whether the people them send him there for the third term. Why them that I want to be can say that labor right machine well organized, you know. Well organized. And when something organized, you know, why something I gotta intervene, you know, something when them buck them foot and them can't get out of it. Look at the next thing again, you have the Tough Tongue, Christopher Tough Tongue, in a real trouble with Market Me because a thief in money, you know, him and him sweetheart, something when they cook up. The money just gone in them pocket, there's nothing but Market Me. The company's fuckery, government company's fuckery. To market something, you have the GIS already with a free government agency. Work for any government. Me know about JBC. Me used to work at JBC. GIS used to next door JBC. Right? So GIS is some body will work as a government body, as pre-advertised, but then put out things. So where you need Market Me, where them market? If you are $80 million, well, that's what them say, but that is a lot more. Money gone on the drain again. Christopher Tough Tongue do a lot, you know. And the hospital, when I do St. James can't finish all now. 26 billion, I mean I come from 2 point something billion to 26. Yo, there's something, you know. But them people are really be a face of true though, you know. Nah, man. Them really be a face of true. We hear that thief here still.
To the people of Jamaica who have participated in the democratic process, whether or not they voted for me or not, that they have participated is the important thing. It is they who have established the government. Of course, Madam Speaker, I express gratitude to you and the rest of my family, and indeed to my colleagues in the Jamaica Labour Party, the tireless campaigners, workers, and supporters who have kept faith with our mission, vision, and movement. Honourable members, whether you sit on the government benches or on the opposition side, let us never forget that we are here not for ourselves, but for Jamaica. Each of us sent here by the people to carry their concerns, to amplify their...
So that guy a dry eye, like, boy, I tell you something, I say, well, then, for them magic of them are work, you know, it's very good, you know. And for them science where them are work is very, very, very effective. People will send him there. The man them buy out the election. That's how them were a win it, and them know that. Team see it lose, and them know that. We see what go on. The world see what go on. But still yet, the opposition are not do nothing. Them low them with it. They must know what them are do still, you know. But we still have to talk about it and catch it sometime. They have to talk about it still. They must know what them doing. So they have a strategy All right, me watch and see what go on. But, you know, to me, if it was the GLP in that position, they would fight all the way. Do you think they want to stop you, sir? All right, if if that ever the other way around, if that ever happened the other way around, a hell and powder house, believe you me, with them, but the PMP just sit back, not challenge nothing. When I know, they must know what them do. Anyway, we hear some more of him, because him stink.
Their aspirations and to frame into law and policy the hopes and dreams of all our citizens. Madam Speaker, I extend congratulations to all members on both sides, those who have been re-elected, and particularly to those who are newly elected. Allow me to welcome the newly elected members to the House. Just yesterday, I stood before the nation at King's House and pledged to serve with vision, wisdom, and integrity in the third term of our government. Today, as we inaugurate the new parliament, the themes remain, but the setting gives fresh weight. For it is here, within these walls, that vision must be translated into legislation, that wisdom must be sharpened through debate, that integrity must be lived out in the decisions and in the actions we take. Together, over the last 9 years, we have walked a long road, as the leader of the opposition pointed out.
And 9 years, 10 years. This guy, he must tell lying every fucking thing. Which 9? Okay, I mean 9 years. September gone, it's 10 years. So you see him still, I give an election speech after they win election, the third, the blood clot people, you know, brother. And I talk about 9 years. It's 10 years, brother. So everything them do, especially him cock up, you know. Anyway, we want to listen to him.
We have halved the national debt, restored fiscal stability, created historic levels of employment, and halved poverty. We have built new infrastructure, increased wages, invested in health, education, and we have halved murders in this country, and we have brought crime down to 30-year lows.
Liar, tell man.
As I've said before, today is not about resting on our laurels.
Why, that brother want tricksters, you know. Very, very top tricksters, this. Big trick yard, man. I want him to rate him for still, you know. Not for the corruption and things like that, because that we have fight against. But him skill we him have. Him have a skill there, you know, where him can Jamaican right down from long time I do it, you know. He must issue himself in politics as a young man from Siago days, as a T-boy, you're going to call him, and ride through the time and find ways to bandule Jamaica and rob Jamaica. And him get a stride now to be a prime minister. All him come to be as prime minister. And the same thing him do, you know. Trickery him go on with. If you read, what the brother name, the election, the leadership election, right? Where the brother name again, the white man there? Adil Shah, yeah, Adil Shah. I thief it. Andrew Stephen talk it as well. Andrew Stephen talk it. Or him and Rhoda Crawford. Because them was like, you know, the boy and girl around them, you know. You know, when somebody don't know people and you depend on you depend on a side or a team, you know, a team, and you push a team, But as far as where Andrew Stevens say, and we believe that because he was around them. If I swap the t-shirt them at Pegasus Hotel, it's a trickery. That's why Andrew Wallace getting a power. So everything him do is fucking crookery. But the one thing we can say no. Time longer than rope. Believe you me, time longer than rope, brother. I don't like hear you speak and look on you, but me have to do it. When me try to show so well, and you know you're full of corruption. You name corruption, you sleep corruption, you drink corruption. Everything you do is corrupted. Yeah, man.
Morals. This new parliament is charged not with maintaining the status quo, but with advancing to a higher plane of national development. Madam Speaker, for too long, Jamaica has struggled with the legacy of insecure land tenure and informal settlements. Generations of Jamaicans have lived, farmed, and built on land without the security of a title, limiting their ability to access credit, pass on wealth, or invest with confidence. Informal settlements have multiple.
All of them come with no. A mark goal in the PMP policy from the manifesto they want to thief and chop up and mix up and edit up and come with it in a different way. Because they never know about no land to give people a land title from the 10 years of in power. I just on the last part, you know, they might do that. Them brothers are so smart and clever, you know. I mean, I look on them and I say, boy, I think I own alone know about politics. But this brother here, man, this brother here is a narcissist, you know. I tell you, well, he's not just a narcissist, he's a nastiness and also a narcissist. We can't tell anybody that. I can't tell anybody that. He's not just a narcissist, he's a narcissist, and he's a nastiness, and he's a tyrant. Yeah. This Andrew Wallace, you see, on the screen there. Just, you know, he's like a madman just up in a clean clothes. Criminal just up in a clean clothes. Matter about gangs and things like that at Jamaica. He might get rid of gang. One of the gang, brother. One of the mafia gang. Yo.
Multiplied, often without proper infrastructure or services, creating conditions of disorder and vulnerability. This is why I've appointed a minister without portfolio within the Ministry of Economic Growth and Infrastructure Development with specific responsibility for land titling and settlement. Land titling is not simply about paperwork. It is about reducing urban blight, enabling community upgrading, and ensuring that every new home rests on firm ground, not on sand, but on firm ground or swamp, on the firm ground of legality and security. Formalizing.
It's matter about legality, you know, legality. Now, over 3 years, him doing certified him fucking declaration with taxes and all them things there. How I'm getting money and things like that. I'm matter about legality. That's why I'm not trying to show you. So, this brother here is a narcissist and corruption. You know, he want to put on law upon poor people and him now obey by the law. How can that go? This brother have to go in, man. That's why I say, boy, I don't know, you know, if you just watch and pray. If you just watch and pray. Because the more me am talk, you know, he just piss you off, you know, kind of make no sense. Only there him can't talk about legality. And if you deal with legal, and you not do nothing legal, you know, brother. You broke all the constitution, right? So we are going to talk about legality, or whatever you want to fucking call it. But I'm going to tell you something, man. This brother, that's sometime, you know, you play him, not because you want to play him, but you play him for just dissect what I say and look upon him and, you know, say your piece on it because he's such a slicker with a bag of corruption behind it. He's not a clean person. He's not a real person. You're fake. Your brother fake, you fuck, you know. Look on the one there behind him, Delroy Williams. He used to be the Kingston mayor. Where all know him can't get a seat. And then fling him in a blood clot because him have a secret for them, you know. You see him look nervous behind him. Because him can't get a seat. And you know, yo, me tell you something, that party are really, you know. Them need to go to jail, but them protect themselves. Big time. We're going to see what go on still, you know, because Jaja, that way I say Jaja. Because, you know, at the end of the day, things will happen. When it happens, it will surprise some people, but it's not going to surprise me. But all me I say, you know, all them are going on and things like that. There's no money in the country. And somewhere near down the future, things will start to crack. When things start to crack, because you see them come out of the attack when them a fix road in the election and I do this and I do that. Since them win, I'm not seeing a road a fix. What happened to the urge enough to start to still fix the road then? The road them still want to fix. So what happened to what I'm not seeing a urge? You see? Lord. Well, I tell you, you know. Other day, a month ago, you know, election campaign, everybody a fix road. Everybody a talk about road and this a dig up road and I put it on TikTok and I try, you know, see Admarie Valls now, she a dance and a jump like chick man chick. But she fear Valls broke anyway. So what road is supposed to fix still? If we don't still deal with the people them. And then the people we not deal with. Why the road them the full speed ahead and a fix right now? And now it's not a fix road. Because no win now. No, everything gone on a pause. When nobody say all them blood clot people on a trick. But I'm not going to talk about Jamaica and a whole and say, well, and ready to take a thief on a thief election. Simple and straight. Yeah, man.
Also has a deeper meaning. Communities without clear ownership are more prone to criminal exploitation for criminals to operate.
Yeah, this criminal, I call people criminal. All them things I'm not like, you know. Criminal, I call blood clot, people criminal. All them things, you know. He's a prime minister. And the amount of shit we have upon you. It's right in the world that could happen. Over 3 years. Over 3 years, you know. A prime minister will run the country. Can't declare nothing or making money and nothing like that. And him call about people criminal. That I'm trying to show you that you call bare-face. So I'm just tell you, say, well, then, this guy is bare-face. Him name corruption. Him sleep corruption. Him do everything. Him walk corruption. Yo. Let me tell you something, man. This brother here, you know. What you can do? Just look upon him. You can't do nothing. I'm going to want to do him nothing physically neither anyway. Want justice, because them talk about justice all the while and other ghetto people are going to talk about meet the judge and me to make all them idiot. And there's no prime minister supposed to talk them things there. This guy get away with so much things. In government, them get away with so much things. And them get away with it. Christophe can get away, he shouldn't resign 100 times already. And them stand still. I never see a government like this before in my life. Yeah. But you know.
Formalization through land titling strengthens the rule of law at the community level, giving residents a stake in order and reducing the likelihood of their community being used as a safe haven for gangs. In this way, housing and land titling are not just economic policies, they are violence reduction strategies. To signal the priority of violence reduction, the Ministry of National Security is now the Ministry of National Security and Peace. This reflects our conviction. The task before us is not simply to enforce law and order, but to build the conditions for lasting peace. I'm happy that the leader of the opposition in his presentation pointed out, as I pointed out several times in this House, that Jamaica has had several successes in its development. One that I'm particularly proud of is that we have managed to eliminate political violence from our society.
Liar
It's a
tell.
major achievement.
Liar tell. But show that brother a lie, you know. Can you see me have that? You all on it. Man, you see them people, man? You see them people? Well, this brother here, you know. But you see when them people go start to blood clot rise up. So when people go start to rise up, Marcus gave a talk about them things and they're gonna fucking too late. And that's all it is. It's gonna be too fucking late. Yeah. It's gonna be too late, people. The man is a bare-faced liar. You come and talk about now. Because the people are fool, you know, and things like that, you know. That's why it's sometimes, I don't know. I mean, I think the opposition are rebuke them enough because them are trying to come talk about, oh, yeah, them agree, so crime gone down. So, oh, me can't see them as a politician. Okay, crime can't gone down. Under Andrew Holness leadership from 2016, pay over the 2024, 1,141 people lose them life. So it's only in 2025, them kill out a lot of youth to justify them crime drop, them dropping crime. That's not 2025, you know, this year, you know. But me say 2024, 1,141. 2023, 1,393. 2022, 1,508. 2020, 1,323. 2021, 1,339. Can't go on and go on and go on. So all little crime drop now for 2025 and talk about you want to reduce. So all that work. I want to say me in a sense, because a common sense me deal with, you know. A common sense me deal with. So me want to know how that work. How that can work. How that can work. If you have crime from 2016, I go up. 2016 the first time. I remember, you know, 2016, when this man come in power, 1,350 fucking 4 people dead from violence crime. And him take over from Portia Simpson in 2015. And in 2015, 775 people. So just compare that. More than double, you know. So how him can come talk about crime? You saw this brother so slick. I'm say again, you know. The opposition go talk and talk about, oh yeah, they agree, so crime is going down. And yeah, report lad. What to them a rascal facts. What me can't find. Them are supposed to beat for them and say, back with that. 1 year when I talk about when I bring down crime. So what am to the rest of the year them? So how that work? That me I try to show you, say, well then, some people now do them work. But you know, fucking joke.
And it was done in a cooperative way. I believe that this generation of leaders also has the capability
to
eliminate social violence from our society. So while homicides have fallen to levels not seen in decades, we must address the underlying condition.
Oh, well, and him say he not seen decade. Not seen decade, you know. Remember, you know, me just read out the thing, you know. It's documented, anybody can see it. 2024 is 1,141 people lose them life in a violent crime. So 2025 now, little crime drop, to all them massage thing and what them do. People lose them life if that happen. Young youth as well. So how them get this now to come and talk about how them come with that and come use the word decade and them in a power for a decade. So that all now sir. No. I don't understand. Because him say decade, you know, instead for decade, crime gone down or whatever. And them in a power for a decade. And all through the 9 years, up to 2024, crime upon top. The whole of the years, them. And just 2025 coming to an election, you know. That's how these politicians work, you know. Them these people have dead to make them look good. So a lot of youth dead where police kill off. Innocently. Because you're innocently fucking proven guilty. So you have to take them for a court. And that's how it's going to civilized first class world. But you know, go on, how much blood clot people, 200 blood clot people dead by police. And the first that happened in history in Jamaica. That's a record breaking. And you have the heart for come with the lies. Only if you get mashed on long time, man. But you know, only not get mashed on the right way because you're going to use the word lowest is a crime in a decade. The man has to do a decade in politics and in a government. And right through the whole 9 years of peer murder, peer this, peer that. And you are going to talk about the lowest crime that's gone down in a decade. And you just do a decade in the government as a ruling party. And the whole of that 9 years, the figures them so high. Someone have to know how to come by that. How this man cannot talk like this and get away with this. And we hear with the opposition. I say, boy, I don't know, you know. Sometimes I'm tired.
That cause and sustain violence. And the new Ministry of National Security and Peace will be focused jointly with other ministries on ensuring that once and for all, we tackle this issue of social violence. The work to reduce crime is not only about saving lives, it is about changing the entire trajectory of the country. Every murder prevented is not just a life saved, but a community stabilized, an investor reassured, a professional encouraged to stay, a business able to expand. Madam Speaker, we are already seeing this peace dividend occur. The Member of Parliament for Central Kingston is a witness to the peace dividend in his constituency when he can point to certain developments taking place. So too, a member from East Kingston and Port Royal, where he can point to certain residential developments taking place. Once we establish peace, our economy will grow. I see the member from Western St. Andrew also pointing out that there are developments taking place. So, Madam Speaker, for the first time in decades, Jamaica is no longer the most homicidal country in the Latin American Caribbean region. This is a major change. This is progress, but it must not be a passing phase. The decline must be sustained as we not only...
He just come out the other day, you know, said Jamaica has a rank number 3, you know. I must say, no, he's no longer. Yeah, we are to say.
Root out the gangs, but also transform the communities where they once had safe havens. By removing their habitat and changing the conditions, volatile communities, and indeed all of Jamaica can become safer and more prosperous. Indeed, Jamaicans will be able to sleep with their windows and doors open. It is an ambition, an aspiration.
But yes, you say I'm so brave face. Come back and say the same thing now, no. Jamaica can't sleep with them door. Come back with the same fuckery again. That's why you can't know so well. It's better when a real con man, you know. No, sir. Jamaica, the opposition, I play with him. I play with them. That's all I can say.
Aspiration from which we must not resile. As we succeed in driving down murders and we seek to reap the peace dividends, we're seeing increased investments as capital flows into safer, more predictable communities and environments. Businesses can look forward to higher profits as they are no longer burdened with extortion and the high cost of security. But most importantly, peace and a reduction in crime encourages our best and brightest to remain here in Jamaica. It reduces the brain drain and secures the human resources necessary for the development of the country. This Parliament must therefore see violence reduction as central to our economic future. It is not a matter of security alone. It is key to unlocking our prosperity. And therefore, when it comes to the strategies for violence reduction, I again call for a non-partisan, non-political space to be created where we can work collectively and jointly to reduce, if not eliminate, social violence in our society. Yes, it is worthy of applause. Just over a decade ago, we set out to restore economic stability and put our country on a sustainable path. Today, we can say with confidence that we have achieved what we set out to do. Our debt-to-GDP ratio is now approaching 60%, 2 years ahead of schedule. Inflation is stable, reserves are strong, and our fiscal accounts are among the most disciplined in.
Be a fuckery, my talk, you know. I say fuckery, I mean really, really fuckery, you know. Because when I talk about nothing trickle down to the poor people, you know. Everybody has suffer, you know, and a ball, you know. The hospital in a bad condition because health is wealth. If you have a country and when people sick, them can't get better, them are going to come out in a body bag. Or you adds up with that and attack all this big talk. When it make no sense. Because the most important thing, if the hospital them is really nice and things like that, as me said before, you know, and me say it all the while, if Jamaica did have a good health service, but you know, say, well then, you know, health service like in the 70s, what me know about as a young person. One of that England I fuck about. One of that Jamaica most of the time and settle there. But you know, makes sense to do that. A lot of people try them things and lose them life. Because the health care is so poor. And to get a little extra or any simple little thing you have to pay for it. So, I don't know. I don't know.
In the world. With stability secured, the next step is growth. In this term, the government will be engaged in crafting a new medium-term economic plan.
You look on that face behind him, Delroy Williams. Look like him a fret. Because him do all the dirty work for him and him wife, you know. Break the rule when him did the fucking KFAMC, right? The KSAC we used to call it. That boy the Delroy Williams. So much corruption him do. For both the wife and the fucking Prime Minister. That's why him can't let him go. Him try to give him a seat at Clarendon. People him don't want him and run him away. He don't get a seat. So then what him do? What him do now? Make him be a senator. and watch him. He so nervous, or am I look nervous? Because I'm not satisfied now. Him know when I get a seed. And there's no way. So him now get for him partner draw. But him already help them for them get rotten rich. So them have it. So him have them secret. So him have to try to put him somewhere. Him not deserve to go nowhere, because the brother has no sense, The amount of corruption went upon him as well. But look at his face. I'm nervous. Him not happy. He's not a happy bunny at all.
One designed not just to preserve discipline, but to unlock opportunity. This plan will focus on boosting long-term growth and productivity, deepening financial inclusion and resilience, and strengthening social protection for vulnerable households. It will seek the right balance, fiscal responsibility, alongside catalytic investments in infrastructure, human capital, and innovation. The leader of the opposition, in his presentation, made an observation that though we have achieved these significant things, reduction in debt, increased expenditure in infrastructure, there are many Jamaicans who are not seeing this translated into a substantial.
That we just talk about. You talk a like a shit where you talk about this and that and that. It not benefit nobody. You know that talk, and that's why I try to show you, well then we need to hear some more fire from opposition, because I'm not a politician, but we can't say where you talk is rubbish. Because that have no benefit for people. People are losing money out of the bank. People can't get no treatment at the hospital. When they take set on the taxi man them, while them keep the country moving. Everything. Well, I tell you, say, I don't come and talk like this. Where you talk, that's now, they have nothing to do to live for people. The road them bad same way. So look, you say, look, you know much Ross Lord fire me say mother day. Nothing fire station, fire unit you know have. Now my year in a Maxwell Avenue, when we grew up, big fire down there that day. And over an hour, the fire station, the fire big grade, fire truck takes to come from half a tree just up the road. But we sure that the fire there, we can, if you walk up the road there for half a tree, take with 10 minutes or less. And you mean it's a fire truck. I think like a fire truck was supposed to move so fast with them siren. And it take over an hour to us reach on this. I want to talk about this and I talk about that and I talk about that. We just want to do the whole country fucking hostage and get nowhere. And then, I'm going to show a little video. You know, where in a Philippines there, you know, where that's where Jamaica heading. Because it's a dictator country. You see, when the dictatorship over and done, because when them clean up and done, you know, it's going to leave a rascal, a lot of debris behind, you know. Half full debris, you know. And that happened to the Philippines right now. And a long time that from the Marcos them days. When they have to runway. So the same thing happened to Jamaica, because Jamaica not sleepwalk. I mean this bloody idiot. Big nose pussy, yo. Sure.
Improvement in their quality of life. And this will always give opportunity for political advantage. But once the political competition has ended, we must all refocus our effort on the practical, the reality. I believe we all want to see a substantial improvement in the quality of life. We had a competition of ideas for this. Now, let us ensure that the best ideas are formed into policy and law and implemented effectively and efficiently so that the people can truly get the improvement in the quality of life that they deserve.
10 years in a blood clot power and wish improvement and what people are see. Only a fool ever follow you. And them now not themselves. Gonna for them yard where they live. When rain fall, appear fucking mud in it and water. But them still a follow, you know. That's a dictator do still, you know. When them have unconcerned people, them gonna follow them right down to them go head off into the sea. And then the most bad part about this, them a get rich, for them pitney safe, and when I get poorer, and found the pitney are dead off by police. Boof, buff, all them things there. Anglo anywhere, come all in the house, come shoot, you know, and nothing come out of it. And them can't go uptown and do that. And that me see, I only can't see that. You know what I mean?
So yes, there has to be a balance between the fiscal management and expenditure on creating social safety net, welfare, and promoting growth. It is this House, through debate, through exchange of ideas, through collaboration, that will determine what that balance is. And each of us must recognize our role in determining this delicate balance. Because if the delicate balance is not achieved, we risk going back to the dark days when this economy struggled to deliver the very benefits that we know.
Yeah, man, we already down in the dark days already. So nobody come chat because the road them in a the plural condition. You can't have a good economy if you don't have a good road. Taxi man carry a mash up. If somebody's sick and them in one area, by the time them, you know, no ambulance come for them, but say, well, in a taxi have to carry them. The way the road bad, whatever the person have, whether strokes or whatever, or the sickness, by the time them to reach a hospital, the way the road bad, that alone will kill them. Because they can't go. I go up on this and I go in a road and I go in a road and I dance with a sick person in the back. They don't want to just give up and dead. They don't want to go through that. And at that you are set up with them and I come run up your little stinking mouth like you think people are idiot. Ah boy, you have to laugh, you know.
Are preaching that we can achieve for the people. So the balance, Madam Speaker, is important. So this Parliament must therefore continue to support investments in education, innovation, and technology to increase national productivity. Our creative and ambitious young people must be equipped to thrive in the digital economy. Our systems of government must work faster and more transparently. Through the SPEED program, we will reduce red tape, digitize processes, and eliminate inefficiencies that frustrate growth and breed corruption. But let us be clear.
Breed corruption and you are the corruption. They rather really be a face, you know, and take people for idiot, you know. Well, and the people him take for idiot because him really take Jamaica for idiot, but him take some people for idiot. Why am I talking about corruption? Him is the heart of the corruption in the country. Yo.
Productivity is not only about individuals working harder. It is about creating the enabling environment in which efficiency is possible, but more importantly, where effort is rewarded. Two important things that we should take from that statement, Madam Speaker, is that productivity has to be a focus of the new administration, of the government, of the entire Parliament. And secondly, we have to move to more performance-based systems. There is a lot of empty talk about growth, but growth is a matter almost wholly and solely about how much more can you produce. And until the minds of our parliamentarians, our politicians.
What the fuck you producing on Jewelers? Wanna import every fucking thing down to onion. Look much rascal pumpkin Mrs. Spoil and tomato on the ground and so. That brother really something that brother have to go, you know. And you see I just go, you know, I just go watch, you know, if life spare if you say 6 months down the line in the election with them win, with them teeth, because see what really go on, you know, because we might talk about production. Jamaica not produce nothing beside the backside, and that was there from a longer time. But the money now staying at Jamaica. The China take with the money, the Dutch, the American, them. Only get some out of it. You know, benefit poor people. The people who live near the land, those are kill them. Them are dead from cancer. And the one named Miranda, that company, they pay dust with all the young kids that grow up. They say, well, yeah, me tell you something, you see. Them wouldn't allow for them picnic in them position there. No. Yo. Anyway. I don't want disrespect, you know.
Are focused on this question. How much more can we produce and put the systems in place to encourage?
How much more can you produce? So what Jamaican produce? That more have to know. Since you come in power. What you produce? All you do is import. The basic thing where Jamaican used to really produce. Una fucking import them. And kill off the fucking it happened all the while. Una do it even the rafting. Una fucked up everything, brother. And thief election now. And come attack pretty talk. And you know the average Jamaica them where follow them, we hear them say, cause all of them play a video where a brother Kieta say, you know, the Prime Minister come with big words. I want to understand nothing about what I talk about. I want to feel says all right. And that because that's why JLP want Jamaica fit done, you know. That's why them scrap Jamal and all these things. They never rascal at that. Yo. It born me, you see, man.
Encourage greater production. Then it is only mere rhetoric about growth. So, Madam Speaker, that is why we have, as I've said, put in place SPEED, our program to reduce red tape, digitize processes, greater networking, and build cross-cutting systems to ensure that we can increase productivity in this country. Madam Speaker, infrastructure is critical to growth. And we have been investing heavily in infrastructure, no doubt. I think if any analysis were to be done, we would have to conclude that this government has probably done more than any other government in the last 50 years.
But I brother really tricky for, you know, full of tricks, you know. When you call him a trick yard, man, you can't. This is a con man, you know. This is a narcissist. This is a tyrant. This is every fucking thing you can, yo. And that's how them deal with that, plus a dictator. Because pure lie, I tell you now. For this man in the power for 10 years. You have so much mango waste at Jamaica, mango time. Jamaica could have one of the best mango juice where everybody will not run down. Because we mango are good mango, you know. Especially common mango them. So you could have all different mango juices. Because mango there at Jamaica, you know. I tell you, I know that. So even in the mango time, you see mango on the ground are rotten. People could have made money off of them things there. We have the best nectar, mango juice. And I import them things there. instead of exporting fucking shit, all kind of fuckery from overseas. Cabbage, when I import in Jamaica. Even coconut, when Jamaica was, yo, me tell you something, man. And him come talk about production. Yo, man. Brother.
Would have spent more on infrastructure. But I must address a matter of national concern. The South Coast Highway Improvement Project in St. Thomas, one of the infrastructure projects which is so important. This project is more than asphalt and concrete. It is a statement of equity. For generations, the people of St. Thomas have felt neglected, cut off, left behind. The highway.
This is a man where we're going to cut ribbon over the same one they talk about, you know. Cut ribbon when they run the by-election to buy vote. The road was never finished, you know. And they cut the ribbon. And way down the road, you want to see the road even now, you know. And I never had some picture with the road. Break away and go into the sea. So if taxpayer, we go find them one to do that over again. And you come attack so neatly. So the opposition is supposed to attack them on them things because the evidence is there. I don't know, you know. Sometimes when I listen to them things, I like to listen good reasoning, you know. That's why I like politics. I'm that politics realist. But when my brother talk like this, and when I talk, the most of when I talk from my talk, pure lies and a bag of nonsense. There's nothing there where Andrew Wallace government do. You can't say, well, and look pan and say, well, and oh yeah, this is a good thing, you know. What? They don't build one school in them term. They just live off a PMP ITAP and load them pocket. Jamaica can go on, you can't go on sleepwalk, you know. That's all I can't tell you, no. You can't go on sleep fucking walk. When you go on sleepwalk and make them the boy there and girl there, for them eye wide open, because them know what them do, they know what them take. Because the whole of them are millionaire. And the whole of them are that's a rich boy club. So everybody up here all right. And everybody look out for each and everybody. Fuck's sake.
Highway is a promise that no parish will remain on the margins of national development. During the campaign.
But you said the same fucking thing in 2016 and 2020, brother. The same thing you come back and repeat. This is brother and a blood ties, you know. And the same thing you must say 2020 and 2016 before 2020. So I repeat the same thing now in the third term. You see where the counting come in? You see where the counting come in? But this brother is a son of a bitch, you know. This controlness. Jesus Christ. The man I said the same thing when he said in the first term. In come use time, you can't sleep with wind and doors open. Because crime will go down in 2025. And then him say, in the last decade. The brother want yeah, me tell you something. You need to get dropped now, you know. Not say how long Jamaica was sleeper anyway. Look at the blood clot watch. Can you see me?
And as I toured the country, it was clear that there were parishes that felt that they were left off, left out, ignored. Madam Speaker, infrastructure, bringing infrastructure to all the parishes in Jamaica does help to strengthen the sense of national unity, that I am a part of the growth and development. And so we have put forward not just national plans, but parish-based plans, local plans that will ensure.
And the same thing, the man I say the same thing I say over and over and over, you know. From 2016, 2020, plan, and this and that. And what happened? Look on the condition of the road them. What the fuck them do? The police station, when they say them fix up, the amount of fucking mushroom police station a leak. With Chapal in post office. Yo. No, sir.
That every square inch of Jamaica will benefit from the infrastructure investment. And we use St. Thomas as the first example of this kind of investment. And I see the member from South Trelawney saying, please hurry up and come to Trelawney. And I'm sure every member here, certainly members from Westmoreland and Hanover and Clarendon, particularly the northern sections of Clarendon, would all be saying, please hurry up and bring the infrastructure development to my neck of the woods. And we acknowledge that the dividends of peace, which results in greater space in our budget, that has to be spread equitably, both in terms of the social structure of the country, but also in terms of the geographic allocations. Yet, Madam Speaker, the South Coast Road Improvement Project has unfortunately been marred by interference, intimidation, and attempts by individuals to unlawfully insert themselves into the works. I bring it here, Madam Speaker, because it is important to set the policy, the procedures, and the standards so that there is no ambiguity. The government has made it clear, and I repeat it here in this House, that no one has the authority to hijack national projects, intimidate contractors, or substitute political muscle for lawful governance. That way, thank God. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. Thank you for the assurance. That way of doing things is the old politics. It is the very political violence that we celebrate that we have got rid of, and we can't return to it at all. Now, where jobs, you know, we have had a practice established many years ago that.
So them brothers are so bumble well tricky, man. Them award them one friend all the contract them, you know. Nobody no bid for no contract. You just give people that. A lot of that them go on with. And you them attack. The brother them, the people them lie, and mislead people. This is one big mislead, you know. Them is the one who do the wrongs, you know. When a contract for give out, they make sure so them friend get it. So the money circle back and them get a cut, a backhanding from it. That's how them get rich. So now independent people out there who bid for a contract, not getting it. So when I come talk about now until like that, pay bullshit. Pay bullshit. Remember, you know, the Bible saying a lying tongue is abomination, you know, so you better watch your blood clot self because your thing now go pretty. Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness, your thing now go pretty. You're too wicked. And devious lie. Everything I want. Yeah, boy, may I tell you. No, sir.
Members of Parliament must be notified in writing about projects in their constituency. And I'm sure every member of Parliament, including the new ones that are coming in, you would want that to be the case. That every project in your constituency, and I'm speaking it here for the heads of agencies who are here, that you must alert, notify members of Parliament about things that you're doing in their constituency. That must be the case. There's also been a long-standing convention that where these projects or programs generate employment, that a privilege is extended. I'm not going to say a courtesy, but a privilege is extended to the Member of Parliament to recommend persons to work. And there is even a further convention of asking the Members of Parliament to recommend liaisons. And it has worked well. We have not had any challenges with it. But we have to be practical. Where projects are already in train, and especially on the South Coast Road Improvement Project, which is deep in train, that any disruption or disturbance would not be in the national interest. Yeah, it would not be in the national interest. And in any event, I want to assure members of Parliament that this administration is not about trying to deprive MPs of the privileges that are established in conventions. No. But this administration is about order. It is about ensuring that systems are in place that work to preserve and protect public resources. And so I want to just make it absolutely clear here that there must not be, it will not be countenanced, and where it crosses the law to become an illegal or criminal act, the government will pursue. Madam Speaker, honourable members, if this House is to be a part of the engine of growth and development, the Leader of the Opposition says, must be growth. I have said there must be growth. If this House is to be part of the engine of growth, then its members must operate with the highest standards of efficiency and productivity, and integrity and accountability. That is why during this term we will advance the process to formally institute job descriptions. This reform will make clear what the public rightly expects its elected representatives to do: regular attendance and active participation in sittings and committees, diligent oversight of ministries and agencies.
You see, all my talk, this, I bet you're going to hear the opposition MP them can't get the money where they're entitled to allocate to them for work in them community. They're going to try to hold it back and sabotage them, you know. Yeah, they're going to try to do everything because they want, yeah, let me tell you something, that's just say, something have to give, you know, because that will go on. You see the signal when I send right there, so now that will go on. Because you can see, he might try to throw a word, and we can see some word they might throw. Who might point it at? People like Isaac Buchanan. Yeah, in East Portland. Believe you me. Because when them lose the Boston Beach down at East Portland, so, and the Blue Lagoon, all them rascal place there, them really hurt. Them really hurt. So I'm throwing word now. And I talk about the people are supposed to get their money. That's all government work. Opposition is supposed to get a certain amount of money allocated to them each year to work and them come. So when you come talk about must report all them fucker there. That's a dictatorship. Straight up. Do you see what me see? Do you see what I see? Do you hear what I hear? People.
Transparent and ethical use of public resources, and continuous visible engagement with constituents. It will also create a framework to measure performance, improve accountability, and strengthen public trust in institutions. This is not...
All this brother is supposed to talk about transparency, you know, because he don't know the first meaning of it. He break everything. So you see, these are the people that we have a lead with. And it's like there's nobody to stop them in them truck. I don't know. Get me cross, man. Get me cross.
Not about restricting members. It is about elevating the standards of service. It is about ensuring
guys, check. So the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, shares a conversation he had with another black man in Jamaica who had a conversation with one of the assistant managers of a Chinese wholesale club in Jamaica. And that young Chinese man said that black people are the most stupidest people to ever walk the planet. And he's going to explain why. Take a look at this.
The Chinese manager said to him that black people are the stupidest set of people that has ever walked the face of the earth. The Chinese said to him that there's no other race in the world more stupider than black people, and that's why black people is to the bottom of every economic ladder in the world, and they will never rise up. He told him, he said, you know, this is a black country, and in this black country, a Chinese or any other ethnicity, any other race of people, whether it's Indian, Chinese, Arabs, and he went on, saying that they can come into a black country and they can set up a business next to a black person in a black country, and with the help of the black people, they will put the black man out of business in a matter of weeks. When he highlighted the fact that black people are stupid, I was in awe. But when he explained that to me, I must agree. For another ethnicity to come to our land and tell us that we are the stupidest set of people that has ever walked the face of the earth, we would argue and get angry, but it's a fact. Because you can set up a store no matter what your prices are. Once the Chinese are selling next to you, the Chinese will shop with the Chinese. If you set up a business, the same thing applies to the Indian. Indians will first shop with Indians. Europeans will shop with Europeans. Black people are the only race of people who will spend their money with another race of people who don't like them or who don't care about them.
That's true.
I must agree with the young Chinese man. We are, so far in that situation, the stupidest set of people that has ever walked the face of the earth.
So Andrew Holness does say he agrees with this Chinese man as it relates to the way that we as a community will support other businesses that are owned by other races when we see other races support their people. Chinese, Indian owned businesses, they shop from their people and their people shop with them and for them.
Yeah, man, that's true. You know, that's facts, because at the end of the day, that's how it goes. Black people, and the same thing are going right with these people. So you see, and him knows that's how them stay. Him agree with the man who said that, because him knows that the Jamaican people are idiot too. And him study them, and him know how we talk, and them bite. And that's all it is. Yeah, man, they bite.
And they invest in their people's business, where we as a race will invest in anything and any race.
Hey bro, God, you tell lie to the people. Control, man, you lie and you're evil. You take a word down and sentence the other day. I tell a woman how they do, but when the woman look round and see a broke God, the woman say, I rebuke you. You are Matthew Samuda, I walk in a sentence, I try to fool the people them, but them say, bro, God, you lie, and you're too dry.
Good night, everyone. My name is Daniel Thomas. I'm the president of the Love March Movement, which is a youth organization, and we have an initiative called Colorblind, which is where we encourage young people to be engaged in political and national matters with an unbiased eye, without political assignment or, alignment rather. Okay, so my issue that I would like to raise at this time is with respect to needs. All right? Now, I am not, and we are not, against a national ID. We see the benefit of it. There are great pros. It will fill gaps in the country. But we believe that in its current form, it poses significant issues for many Jamaicans, especially with the fact that there has not been, in my opinion, and many other Jamaicans, 60,000, I checked the petition this morning, 60,000 Jamaicans here and abroad who feel that there needs to be more consultation, ventilation of the issues.
You know what I reject? Do you know what I reject? I reject the view that somehow you have a higher moral authority on this matter than I do.
Our young people are looking at this and they're saying this is something that is right because the politicians, the leaders of our country, this is something that they do. So, Mr. Prime Minister, I would like for you to, first of all, apologize on the way you responded to the question.
You see, me talk about how this brother is a dictator. I'm dealing with the youth with them. And them is some youth, you know. I'm not going to deal with them son like that. So that is a part of a dictatorship. And the youth attack truth, you know, because I'm talking about the needs, the ID thing, where on a serious thing, if that ever really get a pass in the house, Jamaica done for, you know. And people don't really realize what's going on, because is that I'm not trying to show some people just a sleepwalk into certain things. And I'll show this little video right now and say, well then, you see a dictator country, it happened in Haiti, and Haiti in a turmoil right now. And look, I'll show a little bit of Philippines. Because Marcos was a dictator in the Philippines for much terms. And when him get toppled, and people them really get serious and get wise, him have to take off and go seek asylum in America, you know, him and his wife. Him and his wife. And now it's 2025. And that's where Mark Golden say all the while, you know, corruption sucks. When them enriching themselves and blah blah, the country gonna rise. Cause right now the country there is in a fuckery. Little rain a fall and carry a wash replace a flood out. Look what happened the other day. And they don't have a proper storm. So when corruption take place in a country, you're gonna leave a really bad after effects. Right? So look what going on in a Haiti right now. Not Haiti, Philippines. 2025, you know, and we are talking about from 86. Marcos Garvey, we are talking about Marcos Garvey. The president Marcos and his wife. Them topple him. And this is where the country look like today. Right? This is where the country look like today. So people have to know. So that people, this is Philippines, you know. It's like shanty town, you know. This is where corruption do. So Jamaica no go and sleepwalk. Jamaica has some apart from the ghetto, but believe you me, if this will continue, and when them really gone or step down or whatever happen, you see the effect we're gonna leave on Jamaica, you know. Me I tell you say, you know, it now go pretty, you know. And that them thing I look upon. This is what corruption do. This is what dictatorship do. When them reap and raid and reap and raid, and then when them gone now, this is what left. Because it take time to build back, you know. Not just decade. Because from 86 till now, we check that, long time that So, to just show you, say, I know something really normal and pretty. So what can happen to all these people? Them labor right there till we run behind them and I give them props. What going to feed them pitney when them dead and gone? So when I set an example, me thought that all the while. So this is gonna reach, you know. Look at this nasty place. Yeah, man, that's squalor that, you know. That's what dictator do when it's over, you know. And corruption, you know. When people take the money. Because remember, you know, you call it, about Marcus Garvey. Why I'm mixing up this nonsense with Marcus Garvey? Anyway, him name Marcus, anyway. When I Fernandel Marcus, something like that. But him, in the 86, over $15 billion missing, you know, and treasury, gold and all them things there. And the poor people, them time, 86, them live off of the dump, like Riverton City, you know. Upon the dump, them live off, you know, to get a living. And then for him wife, have a rascal, for a wardrobe, it look like it's a 2-bedroom house. The wardrobe alone. For shoes. Just for shoes, you know. And the people are living in a squalor. I see it. This is the after effects, you know. Look at the place. Kiss me neck back. Yo. This is what I try to say, boy, you know, it's kind of really serious. Play it one more time. Because it's very serious. Look at this sewage, dirty water. Not now, because this Jamaica, this is what Jamaica go because I remember, you know, Haiti in our fucking position right now. It's in a certain part of Haiti. Well, that affect the whole of Haiti anyway. Because you know, get the whole of tourism and things like that. This is what Jamaica, because they'll come to this, it's going to be a lie. Because Andrew Wallace don't care, you know. Andrew Wallace having property in America. That's why them bow to the American them. In my property in one of them small country there. Small like I can't remember the country name, we should him having let up fucking money where them can't fucking find. All of them things them brother prepare themselves, you know. Because they don't love Jamaica. They don't love Jamaica at all. They never. Them have a different idea towards the whole system. They don't give a shit because they know that this is going to happen. And look at the... Don't worry about the little building them are fixed up on them things. Because building is building. Because remember, you know, all the big building, them look pretty. But poor people can't have no access to it. Poor people can't rent them or do nothing. If you stay downtown on sidewalk, people will know that, you know. So I'm not do nothing for them people. This guy is at Michael Manley, will look on you see a different thing, them depend completely. So all I want to die out in labor right, who are run and talk about show, and don't know the meaning of it, and don't know what you're saying, and don't know what, you know why I don't say them thing, because I don't have no fucking ambition for the kids them, and the grandkids them to come. When gonna live today, shit it out, and won't give a shit. When they done gone, when not like be sorry, I don't get kick them be sorry for cause them a come say, and when they realize what go on, they must say, oh, this them parents fucking do. But what them can do it, too late. It happen all the while. It's like a circle that come back round. But this is where if no man sharp and something happen sooner than later, we're gonna have this type of thing. Yo. You look at this. This is a Philippine, you know, where a dictator rule and rule the country for years and years and years and years. And 1986, them topple him. And I'll know 2025, and this a video, and look on this, look on 2025. Look upon the place. So there's no improvement from 86 till now. Eh? So I them thing I look upon. So people can go on and think so well and I ain't joke thing this. Because corruption is not a rascal nice thing, you know. When it left it aftermark, it's not gonna be pretty. Because I remember 300 rascal $1 trillion missing, you know. Unaccountable for, you know, wait there. You know what blood clot money that people? Oh, no. Hey. No, sir. Oh boy, it's a sad situation that. But these are things we look upon and say, well then, history repeat itself, but not the same place. But we have to take an example from that. A lot of people who run up and down and run up their mouth, them not look on the bigger picture, you know. Them are going to listen for some idiot come with him sweet mouth and listen to them and talk about. And when the person will talk the right thing now, and come with the right policy, them shun him. That's Marky G. But as I'm saying, the election was stolen, and I like to say, well, nobody vote for them back in. Simple as that. And them come and use it now. When them thief the election, and I talk about people spoken. Well, nothing like that no go so. And nothing like that no go so, you know. But it go have a really, really bitter ending still, you know. Yeah, man, it go have a bitter, bitter ending. There's no joke about that. It go have a bitter, bitter ending. Yeah. But it shake me up. I worry about this thing every day, you know. When I rest, I meditate upon it, you know. This is how Jamaica could be beautiful. If it have the right leader, really have the interest of Jamaica and interest of the people. How beautiful it is, and people are coming. Because you know, say, I talk to a little youth today. I used to talk to his mother. His mother come from, where the place her name? Ghana. Yeah, Ghana. Yeah. And she used to bring food from Ghana and sell organic food. So I used to buy things from them, peas, all them things there in the pod, and all them things there. Anyway, I buy a sweet potato from the youth today. And we are talking about some things and Rati and Lily. But you have now. Now we are talking about some pear. I say if you know no green pear, I better when me like to buy the pear when them green. But him say by the time they come from, them pick them Wednesday and by the time them come, through the sun at them ripe up. Oh, the reason I said that, we said this. Everything in every other country easy to come in, you know. If you do that from Jamaica, sending the food them, have somebody that sell them and things like that, it's a red tape. All the food them come from Africa. Easy, easy. In a part of Africa, people are coming and go airport and pick up them food. This is what them people are doing. You try to do that with Jamaica and see if it's not hard. Other day, we try to get some bush, some herbal thing. So the man look at the herbal thing for me. And you know, to send it go now. And one time you're gonna do that, even on a monthly or whatever, this a blood clot guy you come and change everything. Little bush you have send up in a box as a parcel. They might tell you so well then you have to go to RADA.
This are the comedy it. We no pirate it, we no imitate it. Why you fi know we originate it?
Why, it's more than comedy to rascal. Yeah man, so everything's a red tape. It's really dread, you know. It's dread out there. It's dread. We look for them things about Jamaica people. I can say stop the sleepwalking and stand up and get up firm and start to think and do some meds. Because I'm not just one alone. I have no kids, I have no grandkids. Yeah man. So anyway people, we die so for a little while. So big up each and every one who pass through on the chat. And I saw it go because they have to stay forever. So we out and running, out and gunning, out. Big up yourself each and every one. Continually, itinerally. And blessing Friday evening, wherever we may be, we out.
A big sound of a big tune.
Ja oli Emmanuel I boy. Ja Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. Well, Gideon go busting out them head again. So much oppression poor people face right now. Them crying out for freedom. Them crying out for free speech. Then said them want to stand up like them black liberators, like Malcolm X and Martin Luther and the ancient monarchy where come pave the way, sir. Free up black people from tear down them fence, yeah. Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon. The Gideon, I'm a Gideon, well, the Gideon go busting out them head. I listen, I the power of the Trinity. Give us the teaching of His Majesty, and we know war, no devil philosophy. Not until level for man's skin is of no more significant well to the color of his eye. Remember all the war long in 1935.
Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, woman. You born sexy. You sexy from your born. Spin your roll, make them see the bumper. And no dumper. Walkie, woman. Woman, you sexy from your born. Walkie, woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie. And a talkie up. You back it up, cock it up, fling it up, ice it up. The thing pretty, and buffy. Walkie, woman. You know sucky. You like when me shooby up. Walkie, woman. Me like when you sweaty, and wetty. Just like when rain a fall off of your body like a raindrop. Walkie, woman. Me like when you wake up and you put on your makeup. Then you say you want to brace up, not tears up. Make me feel up. Then we kiss up, and the lips. Not on the split up. Yo, walkie, woman. Me like how you walk. You just a walkie, and a talkie up. Yo, the thing pretty, and buffy. You know floppy, 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 or sappy, sappy, sappy. Your skin smooth like a young baby body. That's why them a watchy, 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 and a chatty, chatty, chatty. Woman, you sexy from your body. Yo, they like when you wake up and you put on your makeup. Then you say you want come brace up. Yo, make we kiss up, woman, you sexy from your body. And the lips, not on the split up. Yo, walkie, walkie, walkie. You just a walkie, walkie, walkie. Walkie, 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 woman. Me like how you walk. Woman, you sexy from your band. You like when me draw the long gun and me stick you up. Walkie, just a pinty up. Way, walkie, walkie, walkie. Woman, you sexy from your band. Woman, you sexy from your band. Woman, you sexy from your band. Woman, you sexy from your band.
Man, Sticky Stocky TV. If your finger is not sticky, subscribe. But if your finger sticky, do not subscribe on Sticky Stocky TV. Big up yourself, King Gagan, straight.